So as I began to do the Daily Dose tonight, two things hit me. Two things hit me like a ton of bricks. I realized two things. Number one, I realized that I work out in the evenings. And I usually come home from, I have a full-time job as a fighter pilot for the United States Navy. Most people know that. I come home from doing that, and I write my book, and I write my journal, I build my business, I do some other things. And then I typically get on the treadmill, which is right there, by the way, in my office. This is my office. The treadmill's right there. And I typically will get on the treadmill for an hour, usually about an hour or so after dinner. And then on the backside of that, I have a webinar, and then at the conclusion of that, I typically will do the Daily Dose. And what dawned on me was that I have like 4 or 5 fleeces that I put on after I've gotten on the treadmill and I've gotten all sweaty and then I'm cold because I'm in San Diego, and in the evenings, it's in the high 50s, low 60s, and I'm chilly, so I throw on a fleece. Well, I just realized that I'm doing the Daily Dose in like the same 4 or 5 fleeces. So the folks that are watching the Daily Dose probably thinking, this guy doesn't own any clothes. He's got the same fleece on like every 3 or 4 days. So anyway, I'm throwing that excuse matrix out there. The other thing I realized was that I'm going bald. Look at that. Either that or it's just the camera on this thing is crazy. But as I was sitting here trying to straighten my hair, and I'm kind of doing one of these, and I'm like, because I was on the treadmill, and so I'm kind of trying to get all this straightened out here. And then as I'm looking, I'm like, I can see my melon. I can see my scalp through my hair. Like, that's not cool. So I'm going bald, and I evidently only own 3 or 4 outfits. But hey, listen, I've got the Daily Dose lesson for you today. And the Daily Dose lesson for you today is enthusiasm. I love what I do. I love the Daily Dose. I love teaching lessons. I love sharing ideas and thoughts and energy. And I just love helping people. I love seeing people accomplish things. I'm filled with enthusiasm. And that's one of the reasons why I've had some success, a reasonable amount of success in business and doing some other things, because people want to be around people with enthusiasm. So many times, if it's true that relationships and having other people around you is what opens up the doorways and opens up opportunity for you, then you want to have more people around you, because that means ultimately that more doors will be opened and more opportunities will be presented to you, and you will have more chances to do great things with your life. And you know what? People like being around enthusiastic people. My friend, Chris Kane, he's one of my dearest friends in the world. We were on the phone the other night. He said, Brian, he says, you've got something that is so special. He said, you've got enthusiasm. And he said, you wouldn't believe how rare that is. And I thought, that's kind of weird, because I don't work on enthusiasm. It's not something I consciously strive to. I've just got it. But I think I've got it because I'm pursuing something I'm passionate about, that I'm excited about, that I enjoy doing. And so here's what I encourage you to do. Become the kind of person that's filled with enthusiasm. It will help you to invite more people into your life. It will help you to attract more opportunities in your life. It will allow you to have more and do more things. And if you're the kind of person that's just frustrated with your job and you're just unhappy where you're at, you've got to find your passion. You've got to figure out what you're passionate about. You've got to figure out what you're excited about. And then you need to engage in that. Look, carve out the time, an hour or 2 every day, to engage in that, because when you do, it unleashes your enthusiasm. And when it unleashes your enthusiasm, guys, I'm telling you, the world opens up before you. Opportunities will flood into your life, and you will see your life go in all kinds of directions you didn't even know were possible for you. Enthusiasm is the key, guys. Get excited. Follow your passion, not your pension, and do it with a faith that it's all going to work out, because you were created for greatness. Like a snowflake or a fingerprint, there is no one like you. You've got talents and gifts and skills and abilities that nobody else on planet Earth has. And your charter, your contract in life, is to take those talents and skills and abilities and put them into the service of others. And the more effective you are at doing that, the more abundant your life will be in every area, in terms of money, in terms of happiness, in terms of joy, of fulfillment, spirituality, relationships, everything. Your life will explode with abundance if you will recognize that you are meant for greatness. And you have gifts and talents and skills that if you will put to use in the service of others and follow your passion, not your pension, with reckless abandon, you will find that the world, the universe, will open up for you, will lay out the red carpet for you, and all of the abundance that you seek will become yours. So get enthusiastic and go out there today and make today your very best day.